What if your therapist tells you to get divorced? What if they tell you to get divorced and they didn't even meet your spouse? Do you know that 84% of therapists who work with couples have only had one master's level course in counseling families and marriages? Would you just blindly trust them for a life-changing decision like that? Now, I personally feel that it's not really a therapist's job to tell a couple whether they need to call it quits. That's a job for the couple, and especially if you haven't met the other person, it's really hard to comment on a relationship when you've only heard one side of the story. But unfortunately, I hear this all the time. People tell me all the time, well, I went to my therapist and they said I should get divorced. It could be your individual therapist, could be your marriage counselor. And I'm just like, how can they tell you to do that? I mean, I understand if you're in danger, if there's physical abuse, but if you're just not getting along and not communicating, and you have children, and you have so much that you built together, why not try something else? Why not try something different? At the Marriage Restoration Project, we hold the hope for every couple. We believe that if you chose each other, that you're in the right relationship. The question is, can you be the right partner? And that's what we help you both do. We help you become the right partner for each other. So we want to do whatever we can to give this relationship a chance. You've invested so much in your relationship. I mean, think about the wedding. Think about the planning you did to get married. Think about how much it cost you to get married. Think about how much it's going to cost you to get divorced. It's a lot that you've invested. Isn't it worth it to give your marriage a shot? Isn't it worth it to really try to find something that might be different? I know it's tempting, and you're going to someone for advice. You're hoping that they're going to be knowledgeable and have a good advice for you. But ultimately, the only people who can make a decision about whether to get divorced or not are the couple. They're the ones who will deal with the consequences. And those consequences will not just be in the short term, but they will go from generations. I see couples all the time whose parents got divorced. Even if the parents got divorced, let's say they even had bad marriages, but the childhood experience and impact on the couple is immense. And I always wonder, if these parents got help, if their parents had gotten help, and these adult children would not be here in my office right now. So it has impacts generations to come. So do you want to be, as a therapist, responsible for that? Do you want to take the responsibility for someone else's life's decision? And I would say no. It's not my business. You chose each other. You came here for help. Our job is to help you. And if you decide to part ways, that you're not committed to the relationship, that's a choice that you need to make. But that's not something for someone else to tell you what to do. So if your therapist tells you to get divorced, run the other way and get help and make a decision together with your spouse.